Hello there. I should probably sleep. Okay. So that's screen so it actually fills up that space a little better. There we go. Hi there. Can you hear me all right, Bon? Awesome. Audio is actually working for a change. Camera, not so much. That started giving me all sorts of weird problems yesterday when I was in meetings. So rather than mess around with that at all today, we're just not using it. So yeah, the plan for today is Nether tunnel building. Shh. Sure, I've got a party popper handy. Actually have shulker of party poppers handy, as we have a raid farm. Realize that our party popper chest actually is full of shulkers, party poppers. So yeah. Also, at some point, I would like to reskin these. I've seen so many fun skins for those. I don't know how to do the work for it, but I need to. There's got to be a texture pack out there that, like, got a couple of. No, not that. That. A couple of fire res potions plus some more. Got a whole bunch of cobble. Time to go widen up that yeah, another tunnel, this is going to be a grindy chill stream, just to be forewarned, but I wouldn't think that the title would lead you to expect otherwise. Here's the fun part. I would really just as soon have cobblestone in my offhand, but the choice is between that and the party poppers, and I think the party poppers win. Also, I have a customer who wants a whole bunch of mylium, so I'll probably be digging up a whole bunch of this above and beyond what is just part of the process here. I didn't have to chop that down, but that also crafting table back here, and I can make one with that. Really more so than cobblestone itself. I need cobblestone slabs because I need to make sure everything's inventory. All right, I don't think I particularly need this at the moment. No. All right, let's see. This is Y63. Let me also just check what Y level I really want. It's not this one. Right, tea, sewing needle, and the comforter you need to mend. That sounds like a plan. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I don't think this is the playlist I had meant to put on, but I think it actually suits. Usually use the electronic one for hello. Okay, so I should be on 64, not is really probably this has got something here is spawnable. Has to be. That is spawnable. That's bad. Let's fix. So we open to the Nether out here. Okay, well, there's that. All right, so we want to be here. Pull up F3. Is that going to give me the fractional? Yeah, so this is actually 64 and a half. Standing. Targeted. This is actually 62 and a half, 63 and a half, 64. Got it. Among other things, like to not be hitting my head all the time. But also I need to bring the floor up, so that's fun. Being the super cautious sort that I am, this is unlikely to be particularly exciting. Unless, of course, I hit lava and freak out. Okay. So this one's only 63 and a half. So actually my portal needs to move up by 1. Or I need stairs leading up. Ultimately. Not necessarily right this second. Also grab the O cobble. No, we're not here to go through. Nope. End up with a fair amount of another warp block too, which I don't need at the moment. Yeah, what I can do is I can have it just up a, or I can move the whole block. It's fine. Moment, let's just worry about making this wider and taller. Unless I want to get up first. No, I do not. That will That way lies madness. And I did put in the stream alert digging straight up because at some point we will need to be. In fact, straight up. It's never a good idea. Craft in general, but particularly Nether. I've returned now to make a very ugly patch. Why make an ugly patch when you could make a pretty one? There's this whole thing that I have learned about called visible mending. Aha, I don't have one, so very careful there. Where you specifically plan whatever you're mending to be like something aesthetic, like instead of just be mad at me in that. And nope, using two. No. Okay. Because you don't have the right color thread and you're not skilled enough to make pretty mending things. Yeah, but okay, wrong color thread is a harder fix. But skill is just practice. Also already an ugly mend on much. Yeah, and I mean, to be fair, quote unquote ugly is in the eye of the beholder as well. It's much beloved quilt. It really doesn't matter what you put on it. It's still gonna be, it's gonna just become part of its character. Store-bought one and you're too cheap to buy another. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, we got hoglins and everything else out there. So be careful here. Widen up this casing. And the thing of it is, I'm probably going to have to do this again. It's almost wide enough. Actually have some decoration. And have the cobble casing it. But, you know, one thing at a time. I don't even have a design yet for what I want this to look like. What's hilarious though is for Barbie Land, I ended up having to come up with a way, and I wasn't entirely successful to make a transition from a very autumnal theme of the funnel outside to the to Barbie Land itself, which is very pink. Now I'm in a tunnel that is very pink, and I'm going to need to make a transition to Savannah. And I don't know how that's going to go. I usually like to have at least an idea what the heck I'm doing. That's lower than I want that to be anyway. Let's try having up there. But not too many things decide to drop in on me. This is fine. Okay, I'm gonna feel a little better with those closed off while I backtrack and this side up a bit. Do I actually have an idea for that transition if I want to hear it? Absolutely. It'll be hilarious if it's some variation on what I did Barbie Land. More to your strength, that's okay. If you hadn't noticed, I've been kind of in a mode of kind of trying to stretch myself a bit, so I am open to hearing it. I need that to be, but fine. Problem here. Problem. What? Ah! Molter, you gave me a heart attack. Okay. There we go. And luckily there was a nurse close by. Thanks, Molter. Have I mentioned that, my specialty is hospice, so I might not be who you want handy for your heart attack. All, depending on the situation, I might be who you want there for your heart attack. But in general, probably want a cardiac nurse. So, that was invigorating. Where'd he go anyway? Back through the portal? I don't even know. I lost track. Maybe down to the hallway. All right, now that this is sealed back up and nobody's dropping in on me, I was so sure that was going to be a piglin or a hoglin. Okay, we have to go from pink to Savannah. So starting with decorating with cherry leaves. Yeah, I figured probably. And into flowering azaleas. A non-flowering azalea, then into a leaf. Anna. Interesting. What color do acacia leaves turn in the Nether? Or would I be better off with, say, a mangrove? I ended up using a fair bit of mangrove in the transition, but there was also a fair bit of mangrove in the last tunnel. Up through, grab some. Oh, speaking of, I have started building at least the very base of the giant acacia tree, which needs to start branching out already. Just going back and looking at various references. One to test this. That'll be for another day. I haven't quite figured out how I want to make that work. Acacia leaves can actually be really bright depending on where they are. Okay, no, they are more muted in the Nether. Okay, cool. All right. That can go in there for now. Also get rid of some of the stuff. Netherrack, there's no point to ditching until I have stack. And why have I been doing this way? Ah, that's why. Well. There we go. Okay. Again, knowing that all of this has to come up by at least a full block, if not two. But it's a process. That does sound like a good idea. Loquacia, thank you. I usually tend towards repeating tile patterns for tunnels, and I should really probably break out of that mold because it is becoming just a habit. And it's one thing if that's like a design choice, it's another thing if it's just a habit. And at the moment, I think we've reached the point that it's just a habit. Okay. there's something going on here, yeah. We'll probably also end up testing that out in creative. Just because I really like pretty nether tunnels. It's one of the few things I don't like about doing nether travel on the roof, is then there's less motivation to make really involved and pretty tunnels. Computer, what are you doing and why? No. It's closed off, should be safe. What's going on here? Up another. It does slightly worry me how bright it is out there. I know where some of the lava is, but by no means all of it. Alright, let me peel that back off while I figure out what my That said, I have seen and am on a travel is done on the nether roof, and so they haven't done tunnels. But each stop where there's a portal has a build. The whole sometimes like city or at least building. So there are other ways to pretty nether travel. Don't have to involve tunnels through lava infested Hoglin. I should see. I'd like to have both arranged and top bar needs to be longer. I mean, it's not just an inventory problem right now. It's top bar itself. It's short. I absolutely adore shooting out there. I mean, I actually do. I'd rather they take care of the hoglins than I have to. But yes, pick block is awesome. It is less helpful for tools. But yes. I will say for the build I was working on yesterday that had way too many blocks, and pick block was definitely different. Okay. Feather falling also. Hopefully I shouldn't be falling in this instance, but yes. Ah, that was weird. And almost certainly a memory problem. Because everything stopped including. Okay, that's lower than I want it. Higher than it was. All audio went for a second. So that means my stream just stopped for a second, probably. I wasn't moving much, so it would have been hard to tell if it stopped. There we go. Kept playing, but no audio. Interesting. That's even strange. Because the audio stopped for me, but also I couldn't move. And that's not the first time that's happened. It happened earlier, but at the time, I thought I had managed to accidentally sit on a slab. Sometimes, depending on what plugin you might have sitting, can end up right-clicking a slab and sitting on it. I thought that might have happened, but I'm not even sure we have that plugin on this server. In fact, I'm almost certain we don't. Okay, time for more cobble. Okay, that's nice. Kind of amazing how fast I've gotten used to having camera on. Because I keep, like, doing stuff that makes no sense in the context of you not being able to see. Or some of the light out there is shroom lights. By myself. Not all lava. You know, right there. Light. Okay. Getting somewhere. Entirely sure where. But somewhere. At least 64 netherite to get rid of. I have a whopping 2 nylium. Woohoos. That is not going to help the person who needs a whole bunch of nylium. Slightly other than thrilled about how that looks. Looks like it might be closed in. Oh, no, 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 no. You're not coming in. Hey. Um. Deal with this first. Definitely need to deal with this. Okay. I don't remember what you're saying not particularly to, but thanks for agreeing. I think. hear the hoglin right there. Yeah, right there. Fortunately, a piglin is dealing with it. Fortunately, the adult hoglins are too wide. Think about Nylium not helping? Oh, yeah, getting little dribs and drabs. Yeah. This shulker's range. So, one here and one there, not going to help much. I may, because I'm too much of a scaredy cat to just go out into Nylium. I may just end up doing the bone meal thing. It's just a pain because it's 1-for-1. Been hoping that more of what I would be digging through here would be Nylium. So far, not a whole lot is. Okay. It's not as bad as I feared. When I saw the way that tree was coming in, I thought this was all going to end up being open. Which may yet happen, but... But the sound went at the... What's my... That's number 3, not F3. Let's try F3. Not bad. Bad at all. It's weird the way it cycles like that, but apparently that's just a thing. I'm looking at the upper right corner, third line down. Max I've allocated to... Now, GPU usage utilization I can't read at all because that's moving the speed of light. That could be a thing. But RAM-wise, I seem to be okay. Dina, hello! Hello, how are you? It is so good to see you. How much longer are you going to be around? Because I think you're just on break, right? Or do we get to have you around for a little while? Okay. Going to need more cobble. And I have some more netherwort I can get rid of. Get rid of some other stuff too, but nothing else stacks. And you have your gaming setup back. Wonderful. Right, it wasn't just location, it was also tech that was the issue before. Oh, I don't block on that. That. Okay. You. Lady Wrights, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. That's it. Lurk, lurk, lurk. Happy lurking. Thank you for coming by. Especially since it's not a writing stream. Oh, no, no, no. A moment. We don't want the evil hoglins here. Oh, goodness. That really seems like it's a whole computer thing, not a Minecraft thing. So that's fun. Ooh, and block lag. Fun. Audio went for a moment again, but visual was still going, but I also could really am not sure what any of that means. That has never happened before today, though. And it is still fairly recent that I started messing around with memory settings. The attempt to be able to actually make use of the Hermitcraft World download, which I still have yet to find the time to really put in to see if this has made the difference at all, even for that. Even knowing that creeper noise is in this song, it gets me every time. We're just gonna call that a loss. That one I can maybe get. Not you too? And being in the Nether, right? The creepers are not actually a thing I should be having to worry about here. Oh, no, bad, 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 bad. Okay. Hee. I am such a scaredy cat. It's just a game. It's ridiculous. Even if you're not playing Minecraft, that sound makes your heart stop for a moment? Absolutely. Game has us well trained. Eesh. Not like... Okay. Ah! Well, where did all that one lost? It came in. Nice. Sheesh. And this is why I do stuff like this on stream. Because if I'm not going to have somebody with me in person, at least have y'all keeping me company while I do silly, scary stuff. Okay. Was odd. Hmm. Good. That height. Avoid spleefing a hoglin down here. That'd be great. Oh. Stream elements. Read my mind. That's not the timer you're supposed to be doing. Let's try that again. Wait, actually not have it as a command? Okay. Well, we're about to. You can't delete a mod message. I wonder if I can. Apparently not. That's odd. What if I had a moderator who suddenly like went off the rails? I should be able to delete nonsense. That should be a thing. Would that happen? Probably not. But I'm sure it has happened to somebody at some point. Right? What if you left your phone with Twitch open and someone got hold of it? Exactly. You'd have to unmod the person, yeah, I guess. And I'm not unmodding stream elements because I don't know that could. Okay, we're about to restart, so be on herb screen for a sec. Do that. Herb. Like, why give you the option to delete a message? Yeah. All right, so good opportunity to stretch, hydrate, take a bio break if you need it. I need to do better at hydrating. This time of year, I feel it's funny. You think of summer being the time that you really need to hydrate, but it is so humid around here that it at least doesn't become as obvious how dehydrated you are, and you're not losing water in the same way that you are in the dry winter air that we have. So that was a nice long drink of water. Hopefully enough to get back in. Yep. Let's switch back. Yeah, I don't feel the need to drink as much, but I need to drink more. It's annoying. Oh, there we go. Reaction. I feel like I'm gonna deal with this first. Really don't want to open that up too wide because Hoglins. Yes. Uh, particularly want to open it too tall either because piglins. But you know, actually have decent gear. Deal with them if necessary. Of course, right there. Okay. Ay. Twitch just sent you a notification that I'm live. You had, oh my goodness. Well, so now that does make me wonder if it wasn't obvious if any of these weird glitch moments have disconnected the stream. Purple angle. That way. Okay. Fine, everything's fine. I wasn't panicking, you were panicking. We're only calmly sewing. I mean, fair. Yes, you please deal with the hoglin out there. Thank you. Other thing I'm realizing is that restart means I have been going for an hour already. Not feel like it. This does not look like an hour of progress. And that's not counting the time I spent before stream repairing my tools, turning a whole bunch of stone. Apparently, what I have tons of is not cobble, but stone. Um, so turning all that into cobble. Cobble is more blast resistant than stone. Of course, while they are not the issue we're having at the moment, casts are something to be and around. This particular song always weirds me out a little because of the is in it, because everything else on here is instrumental. uh Bubble. why, but this song you have no idea what's being said, but you always hear strawberry shortcake. I always hear strawberry fields and half expect it to turn into the song. I didn't mean to use slabs there, but fine. How to solve that from that side. I think end up with more to work with at it from that side. Yeah. Now, what else is in my way? Silly vines. Coming at it from this side works better. At least for somebody inclined to a super cautious approach like me. The vine there. Okay. How is the quilt or comforter patching coming? No copper. I mean, if there's nobody out there to attract the ghasts, then there's no reason they'd blow holes in it. I don't know to what extent people are flying around in the open nether here. The traveling nether, I should probably call it, because we have a resource nether. And I wonder if I may be being overcautious. Who, me? That would never happen. says while taking measures that could only be described as ill. Now, if nobody's out in the traveling Nether, then having a cobble box around the outside is utterly pointless. I don't know. We definitely have a lot more adventurous folks here. Than even like we have some pretty seriously adventurous folks on the greenhouse. You know, present company, for example. But not as many, just because there's not as many people. I think by the time you joined, most of the traveling was done. Yeah, we were by the Bastion by your place. Yeah. And when you say trio, that's the other two members of the trio. Dealt with the Bastion, thank you very much. I have yet to deal with a Bastion anywhere. I feel like after watching Richard's 8,000 speedruns, I at least have an idea how to approach one now, but I'm in no hurry to do so. And so far, the only times I've gotten the achievement for entering a Bastion have been because somebody else built in one. Yeah, by the time you got there, I guess the end was well and truly rated, and Momcrafter was selling Elytra for low enough price that why would you bother? Oh. Okay. Oh, okay, almost a stack of Crimson Nylium. Huh. Tons of netherrack. Oh, I want that. Or I want that. Oh, the timers, right? Okay. Why does this keep happening? It's so weird. It would make more sense if the whole thing just crashed. One of these times that's probably going to get me killed, but. Okay. Okay. You'll be ready to clip it if so. Thanks. Oh, for troubleshooting purposes, of course. And yeah, please do feel free to clip things. If I do something ridiculous or whatever, because I had never thought about, like, I think about it when I'm watching other clips, but I hadn't thought about clips for myself until I applied for Stream to Remember. And part of the application was send us some clips so we know a little bit about channel. I was like, that is an entirely reasonable request that I cannot do anything for at the moment. So then I went and just made a whole bunch of clips of things that were not super exciting, but were at least, representative. But it probably does look a little weird that 100% of the clips on this channel are done by. You see a good moment, you'll clip? I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. Oh, and thank you, Bunquisha, by the way. Can't go back that far. Care from earlier? Yeah. Yeah, you would have to do it from the VOD, I guess. Which is a bit more of a pain in the neck. Oh, thank you for volunteering to help out with Super Cena Party. I am more likely to cheer people on in that than to play. When I think about it, it was fun to build for, and it's going to be fun to watch. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I would do playing it, and not in terms of would I be any good. I don't care if I'm bad at it. But more. I think at least a couple of the games are PvP, and I not care for PvP. Which again is not about being bad at it. It's stuff. Baggage. I can be designated sleeper. Yes, I can keep it. can do some tactical sleeping for you. Just punching off a platform, yeah. But it doesn't matter what it is. Because brains are weird. And I think Pillar had picked up on my reluctance as being not entirely about scheduling, which I appreciate, and did not press those, which I also appreciate, despite, I'm sure, being somewhat mystified. Right? So I'm getting impatient with even my own. You'd be watching anyway, and you've played before play as well. Yep. But again, I thank you. I really do appreciate it. I do really love that little heart. Oh. Still have another stack. Okay. Oh, will you move, please? Really? Oh, you pain in the neck. Go somewhere else. Thank you. Ironically, I guess, or oddly, the zombified piglins are the ones I have the least reason to fear. Because I have smite on my axe. So I can insta-kill them and they shouldn't. It's just one. I can insta-kill him and he shouldn't be able to kill his friends. But I'd still rather not have to. Brilliant. Totally wanted to put a slab up there. Yep, definitely in the plan. Oh, please go somewhere else. You. Got distracted. Did you miss anything? I mean, I got various types of piglins trying to make their way down here. Um, but none are succeeding, so it's fine. And I really should calm down about it. I mean, not that I'm like anxious about it, but I am being super cautious. But I mean, I have good armor, have good weapons. Not gonna destroy me. And if they do, on his set at my village, my ender chest, get replacement stuff, and come back. Okay. Or they. Netherrack. I forgot you're logged into the greenhouse for an hour yesterday. We're just got some Mushroom Island, but even then, sky rats are a thing. That's the only reason you didn't get phantomed is there was a block above your head. Ah, that would do it. And that is definitely one of the risks going back and forth. Like, was that while you were jumping back and forth between creative and the server? It is very easy in that circumstance to lose track. Hello, Keyberg. Welcome. How are you doing today? We are playing on Titan. On my computer, periodically, something weird involves making the sound stop and making me unable to move. Yeah, no idea why. It's bizarre. I have the screen live so I can monitor it. That should not be blanking out. Oh, you finished the trees this morning. No stream. I only do stream writers during writing streams. I find it too distracting during gaming streams. Seriously, dude? Could you please find an elsewhere to be? Oh yeah, no, I would not fly anywhere with this going on. I was earlier, but not now. Nope. That means there's probably roots or something in the way there. And yes, Bonquisha, your base is amazing. I have not seen that VOD yet. Entirely sure that all true entities. You moved on, sir. Good. We're getting low on cobble. It's been an hour and a half. Was this only half of work? Seems like there should be more. Sure, I was worried I hadn't cobbled up enough stone. Ah. Not a problem. I mean, for the overall project, I surely have. But for today, I think we're good. Probably only be going for another half an hour or so. And tonight, I don't know if you're there. I know you were saying you were hoping there would be a stream to watch this, a particularly exciting one. And depending on how you're watching, I'd have the ability to watch, but hope you are a bit better, and even if it isn't super exciting, that watch. Dryers are broken, sealed BRB after you hang everything up. Oh, I mean, that is the thing I enjoy doing in spring and summer. It's time. Da-da-da-da. All right. Well, at least we've gotten into a bit of a rhythm with this. Something. Don't love seeing that lava over there, but as long as it stays over there, it's fine. I'm box on something else up there. Grass, or roots, I guess they're called. Well, I've been lucky with the Nylium not insta turning into rack for the most part. Surely can, because it's a random tick thing. To think what I was worried about for today was the lava. We haven't gotten anywhere near the actual lava that I know is above part of this tunnel. That's down by actual, like, main hub tunnel. The thing of it is, I don't know if it's a single source block or if it's under a lava fall like that one that I keep seeing on the side there. Either, because Nether. Eh. That's not great. No. No. What thing? There's nothing that can be there. There's no vines, no nothing. Why? Why? Office is significantly more crowded. Ugh, yeah. But yes, putting Christmas stuff away would likely help. We're right about the point where folks tend to do that, right? Get past Epiphany. The 12th day of Christmas. That could be. No, not. Or aim. A lot faster than I would have expected. Be getting within range of anybody's beacon. Alright. Is Ender. Yeah, I love this one. Okay. Side gonna give me more to work with? Potentially. Not. No, there's works. Nope. Come on. Let's see. That is one really nice thing about the Nylium. It does tell you there are no other blocks over. No doubt about it. These times I am going to spleef something down here that I don't want down here. Because I know the piglins and the hoglins are out there. Hearing them, and on occasion I've been seeing them. so far I've been able to keep them outside. Don't have to put another. Yeah, I hear crossbows out there. What I haven't done any of the times the computer's done whatever nonsense. Check my. I'm sure it's going to happen again. So try to remember to do that. I don't know that that would tell me anything useful, but it might tell somebody something useful, and having as a dictate. It definitely speed things up a bit if bubble in said system has been working and I'm inclined. Really don't want to, you need to start taking the tree down. We will absolutely come along with you for moral support. Getting this all needs to. Thinking about that right now, I am just thinking of getting. Oh, that is plenty to be. Ooh, lava. Fun. But at least it is a single stream and we're direct line. Uh, okay. Let's see. It is just past noon. I'm not sure at what point I'm going to call this. Normally I do go about 2 hours. We have something a little later today to get set up. All possible even fix my camera for, but that may be wishful thinking. I don't know what's wrong with it. I did yours this week. I miss being able to do that. Used to like getting small live trees. I couldn't plant them directly because New England in the that's not going to be a thing. But I was able to, like, I would transition it out to the porch so that it would start getting to having some cooler air. And then in the spring, I would move it outside. Oh dear. Ooh, that's leading outside eventually there. That's I didn't see that. That could be my stopping point. allowed one in your apartment. That stinks. I don't know that there are any rules one way or the other on that here. This apartment, but it's too small to even have. Okay. We have not had one for quite some. Did try for a while, getting really small dwarf Douglas firs, potted and then moving them outside, but they did not do as well. Star just burnt out as you were taking the decorations off. Guess that's. Oh. Stinks. Right. Get enough to work with from this side, maybe? Looks like maybe. Ooh. Nope. In. Okay. One of those little Italian stone pines for dust decoration after planting the backyard. 300 feet tall. Wow. Well, you are in the land where trees grow extremely tall. Meanwhile, my old laptop just decided to restart itself, and therefore attempted to install Windows Update that it can't handle. Now, there's a reason you haven't been updated. Can't handle that. Now it is undoing all the changes. Thanks, we've done this song and dance a couple times. Have inventory space. Auto updates are both a blessing and a curse, yes. I, for the most part, would prefer to get to choose when the updates happen because part of what's going on with my camera is update related. And it's related not to the software of the camera, but to Zoom. Zoom has always been an issue that it likes to take control and keep control of the camera. But usually a restart is enough to fix that. And whatever happened yesterday started on Zoom, has continued to today, and I just... These nanolith lights... Placement. Oh, fun. What is a nanoleaf? That's not a term I'm familiar with. Really cool programmable tileable lights. Cool. Cool as long as they work. Oh. I have a whole lot to work with. Yeah, this could end up being the stopping point while I about how I want to tackle this. I can too far. Punching myself in the face with cobble. Also could end up being one of those things where I started it on this side, end up continuing from down at the east tunnel, but not today. But yeah, there's still a long way to go. See Soul Sand Valley ahead. Sign that I'm getting somewhere close. East Tunnel. Yes, I have somehow ended up down the east on yet. That always end up a long way. Really pretty out here. Need to figure out not centered in this, but that doesn't matter because there's somebody else's tunnel right here. So I also can't go out too much farther than what I am. Which is fine. That keeps it contained, makes me not have to design something. I like the east apparently, yes. On the east tunnel in season 2 of the greenhouse. I'm on the east tunnel in season 3 of the greenhouse, and I'm on the east. Yeah. Thing. And I'm in the Eastern time zone. Yes, so, that's probably got something to do with it. All right. Do at least have enough space. Grab these. And let's get back to my village. Where it is evening, and I have not slept in a very long time. So let's get in here and take a nap before Skyrats. That should be enough to fend off Skyrats. Right, and let's raid. Sunday's still going, but Sunday's been up for a while. Don't know if she's going to be up much longer. Oh, Cable just went on. Perfect. We'll stick with TitanCraft. All right. Me flip over to thank you screen and say thank you to everybody who has been here today, whether you were lurking, whether you were chatting. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.